Okay, well, unfortunately here on the fire that took place here in Point Pleasant, the fire call originally came in at 5:33 a.m. this morning. First responders, there was approximately 15 calls into the police department in 911 when the fire first started. When the firemen got there, the building, the motel was totally engulfed in flames at that time. The volunteer firemen, both from Point Pleasant Beach, Point Pleasant Borough, South Wall Fire Department was here, the Brielle Fire Department, Bayhead Fire Department, Mantoloking Fire Department, and Lowell Fire Department. All those fire departments are volunteers, and we certainly thank them for all their efforts. Well, at approximately 7:04 this morning, I do have the Fire Chief Al Fox standing next to me here. Right now we're in a search and recovery mode. Unfortunately, we do have some fatalities. There were 3 deaths. It appears that the 3 deaths are all male. There are 8 people with injuries. 4 have been transported to the Jersey Shore Medical Center. One's treated and released for burns. Another one has been treated and released for a broken nose and burns. One has been transported to the Barnabas Burns Center, has serious burns, and that is a female. One has been admitted into the smoke elation unit, and that's also a female. We have 2 that have been transported to the Brick Hospital, and 1 has been transported to Meridian Urgent Care. Those were 7 civilian injured there. The one other injury is a sheriff's officer from CIU. Apparently he has been transported to Jersey Shore Medical Center, and he had some broken bones. We believe that there's approximately 40 people there that night. Because of the extensive damage to the motel, the office, we're trying to get through the records, but we do have the manager. We do believe there was 40 people, and you have to understand that not only do you have registered guests, there may have been some people that have been visitors, so we're trying to totally ascertain who was in the motel at the time, but we do believe it's approximately 40 people. There's approximately 10 people that are unaccounted for. We're hoping that when a fire occurs like this and people do leave the motel, that a lot of times they go to their loved ones or they go to other facilities, and we're trying to reach out and locate. But we believe at this time that we're trying to locate 10 people to make sure that they're safe and unharmed. There is one story here so far as recovery. The police department certainly needs to be lauded. These are volunteer firemen. When the firemen arrived at the scene, it was totally engulfed in flames. That fire was really was totally engulfed. It was a tremendous fire at that time. There was one female that was in the building on the 2nd floor. Was rescued by the volunteer firemen. They did a tremendous job that night, this morning I should say. That woman apparently was in a shower. She was smart enough to stay in the shower since it was fully engulfed, and there was a substantial rescue that took place, and we're fortunate that we were able to save that life. The arson task force has been called out. That task force comprises of the prosecutor's office, my office, the sheriff's department has an arson unit that contributes. Some of the local PDs have arson investigators, and also ATF will be on the scene. I have complete confidence in this arson unit. We have experience. They are excellent, and we will drill down as to locate the cause of the fire and do the investigative part. Unfortunately, we're not at that stage just yet. We're at the point where we're still doing a search and recovery. Again, one of the difficulties is that as the fire took place and the roof did collapse, therefore there is much debris that has to be removed, and it's painstakingly done piece by piece. And as we do that, and we feel confident that we have located everybody that we need to locate, then we will go into the investigative phase.
Take a picture for us when you guys arrive on the scene. Are there still people that are trying to, obviously, are there a number of people trying to get out or get down? We're hearing about people jumping.
No, there was no jumpers. People were mostly outside of the building on our arrival. The 2nd floor was engulfed. We did not do an interior attack. We did try numerous rescues through windows, looking through windows, trying to find victims, but fire was just blowing right out the windows. a lot of flashovers. Was no way we could even get through windows. The only rescue we could make was that one woman, and because she, I guess, like I said, she saved her own life, being in the shower, water running, everything just came together right for her.